Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis. The results are finally in. The MOC Contest has ended. We have several submissions. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of them first, and then we'll get to the results. Before we take a look at all of the entries, I apologize for the video quality here. I was unable to figure out a way to import the video from all of the entries, and therefore I had to shoot my computer screen with my phone. So the camera work is a little wobbly and a little bit grainy because it's basically a picture of a picture. So apologies for that. But now let's go ahead and get into the entries one by one, and then we'll go from there. These entries are in no particular order, so let's get started with the first one. This one is untitled, and it was submitted by The Brick Bakery. He says it's inspired by Greek and Mediterranean architecture, and it's to be viewed as a building with some waterfalls coming down the front of it. This next one is also untitled. This is a battle scene, Star Wars themed. This one is submitted by Lego Matster. This one appears to be a battle between the Republic, or the Empire, and the Rebels. As you can see, we have several Stormtroopers of various types that are attacking our heroes. We've got some explosions going on around the base. There are some bounty hunters ambushing from above. The building also has an interior, which we'll see in just a moment here. Here we see the beginnings of the interior with the columns and those lines there to run fuel or whatever. This MOC is the first of two entries from Lego Matster. Both are Star Wars themed, but the second one is a bit unique. Let's take a look at that one now. This one is really unique. This is kind of a cross between two of my favorite themes, the Star Wars and the Lego Studios. Basically what we have here is a film crew, there's the cameraman, filming a scene from the latest Star Wars movie. There we have our director and our sound man with the boom microphone there. And they've built up a nice little scene with a battle between some Stormtroopers and some rebels, and they've built up that little terrain piece down there. There are just some jumper plates for the figures to stand on so we can have a nice smooth surface. Our next submission is from Builder Family. This is the Serenity from Firefly. This micro build consists of just 12 pieces, and this is kind of what Builder Family is known for. These little micro builds that he puts together are really something special. This just happens to be from one of my favorite sci-fi franchises ever, so I was very pleased to see this as his official entry. If you're familiar at all with Firefly, you know the Serenity is kind of a cool ship, and I really like what he's done with the main engine here with that Technic piece there. Kind of an unusual gear piece that just works perfectly. Well done, Builder Family. This next submission is from Static Bricks. If you've seen anything on his channel, you know that he makes a lot of mosaics using these big base plates and then various pieces to create images of all kinds of things. I don't know, whatever you can think of basically. But in this case, he made a Stormtrooper helmet, which I thought was very, very cool. And he did a nice speed build video along with it that you can see here. I just think this is an awesome build, and I'm really excited that he thought of this for me for the MOC contest. I guess he took my words to heart about me liking Star Wars. So this one is very, very cool. As you can see, it's shaping together very nicely. This is Static Builds Lego Stormtrooper helmet. It's amazing to see how much work goes into it, and then, oh no, it's not quite right. You have to take it apart and do it again. And just a lot of trial and error in this kind of thing. But there it is. Very nice. This next one is from Aced Droid. This is Republic Last Stand on Haurgab, I believe that's how you say it, / Order 66. This one is enormous. Just the whole scale of this thing is quite impressive. This is the battle between the battle droids and the clone troopers. Then the clone troopers turn on the Jedi, so it's a kind of a three-way battle almost. But look at that trench work there. That's very impressive. We've got the droidekas and the battle droids and the superpower droids and all that. Very nicely done. I like it. Next we have one of two entries from Gryphon Lego Animation. This is Wild West. As you can see, we've got a Wild West scene with a cactus, a scorpion. There's a cool little brick-built cattle skull over there. And then we have our kind of lonely rider on his horse going through the wilderness there. See him on his black horse with his black hat and just crossing the desert on a horse with no name. This is Wild West by Gryphon Lego Animation. Nicely done. His second entry is this Jurassic Park, Jurassic World themed set. Here you can see several explorers or dino hunters, whatever you want to call them, kind of traipsing through the forest looking for a dinosaur to capture and take back for further examination and study and use as an attraction. Little do they know, however, that the dinosaur they're looking for is closer than they might think. In fact, that dinosaur, I believe, is right behind them. If they're not careful, they might become lunch. Alright. So that is the second entry for Gryphon Lego Animation. Nicely done. Next we have a MOC from Buttchop 2021, and basically what he's done is taken a Ninjago boat and made some modifications to it, and then that inspired a new boat for a different ninja. Similar design, but he's changed the hull a bit, added some additional details, and changed up some parts and colors. It's kind of cool looking. There's some storage there up front so that the ninja can put his katanas in there, and the cockpit gives enough room for a figure. There's kind of those wing pieces on the side that, as you'll see in a moment, can fold out a bit and add for some just kind of cool styling and maybe some different aerodynamics. That print there on the back is from a LEGO Junior set that kind of inspired this whole thing. You can also see some engine detail back there, which is pretty cool. And there are some fold-out areas where you can actually see some more engine detail. That's not what I meant. Those are the winglets, and there's the engine detail back there. Pretty cool. So this is nicely done. I'm not a huge Ninjago fan myself. I did enjoy the movie, but I haven't seen the TV series or anything like that. But there's some pretty cool sets. I've liked the ones that I've built. Now this is a different one altogether. This is a micro MOC. This is a bunker, World War II era bunker. This is Nerdbrick 101. He created this. This looks to be about microfigure scale, and it's one of those bunkers that might have been up on the hills above the beach at Normandy. That little area back there was kind of the wall of a trench. Basically, you'd have machine gun nests sticking out there, and maybe some landmines and stuff in front of it to keep Allied soldiers from getting too far in on the beaches in France and things like that. This one is also from Nerdbrick 101, and this is Just a small vignette. It's a piece of the pier from Dunkirk. If you are unaware of that story, it's pretty amazing. I would definitely recommend the movie if you are old enough to see something rated R. But the story is basically you had these soldiers, Allied soldiers, that were trapped, and they couldn't get home. And so basically a bunch of civilians took their own pleasure craft, yachts and fishing boats and stuff like that, and traveled across the English Channel to save all of these soldiers that were kind of stranded there. It's pretty cool. This is Outpost 13 from Communist Boy Stop Motion Studios, and basically we have a little base here for the clone troopers, and inside we have a Jurassic table for some recreation. There's a couple of bunk beds. This guy's on a hologram doing some communication work. Then we have this guy over here on a computer terminal, and then we have some soldiers getting ready to go out on patrol. These guys are on patrol, and these are some locals that are helping make sure they get to the right place. And they're going down this path here, and as you can see, we have some downed soldiers and some downed robots, the droids, battle droids. So yeah, this one is kind of nifty. I like that there's both terrain and a base. Makes for kind of a cool playset and a nice diorama as well. And last but certainly not least, we have Finding Treasure by Gabe Bricks. This is a neat little vignette with a pirate who is finding some hidden treasure. You can see there's a parrot looking over from above the tree there. Yeah, it looks like there's some booty in that chest. Well done. So that was the contest. 13 entries and 10 builders, but only one winner. Or maybe 3. Dang it. I just lost about 2 hours worth of work and I'm out of time. So I apologize for the abrupt ending to this video, but I need to get this posted. There are 3 winners, and congratulations to all 3 of you. Please send me an email with your name and address. If you're under 18, have your parents or guardians send me an email saying it's okay to send you a prize. The prize will be your choice of either a Shore Trooper minifigure or a Lego store employee minifigure. Those are pictured above. And the winners are Lego Stormtrooper helmet by Static Builds, Untitled Filming Star Wars by Lego Matster, Republic Last Stand at Haurgab, Order 66 by DROID. Congrats to you all, excellent work. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, for participating in the contest, and just for being awesome viewers. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video despite the crammed ending there. Thanks again, and tune in next time. There will not be a video tomorrow. I need a little bit of a break. This has been a bit of a challenge here, but we'll be back later in the week with some more content. So thanks again, and take care. Bye for now.